everyone, it's Nova. We're going to take a look at some of my favorite Chariots and Justice cards. This is a VR to a tag that was created by Mascha over at Musings by Mascha. This is a series of videos where a lot of tarot tubers are showing their favorite tarot trumps. The tag is called Top Tarot Trumps. There are a lot of really interesting videos created already, and this is an ongoing series of videos. Everybody has showed so far the first 9 majors, and I am participating too. I am showing 2 majors in each video because I cannot keep up with everyone. I am very busy, but I still really wanted to participate in this awesome tag. So let me just start. I'm just going to show you guys my cards. I'm not going to talk a lot about them. I want you to take a look for yourself. See what you see. This is the first chariot that I'm showing you. This one is from White Newman Tarot. Look at this situation here. I really like this card. And I read this deck completely intuitively. I do not read the guidebook. And the guidebook for my copy is in French. I have a French copy, so I am not even sure if there is an explanation about this card, about what is happening exactly. I just really like the look of it. So every time this card comes up in a reading, I really get excited. Another one that I really love is from the Yokoi Tarot. Look at this one. Look how cool this card is. It says Raiko was a Genji who lived in the 11th century. At one time he was called on to slay a band of Oni or demons that were raiding houses in the mountains and stealing women. The leader of the Oni, an adept with the sword, feasted on human blood. Raiko and his men, disguised as pilgrim priests, hiding their armor beneath monks' robes, and went to the mountain hideaway where the Oni lived. There is still more in the guidebook, but this is the story. And what I just really love is the you see like the lower body and the arm in this carriage thing, and also this guy's foot. I just really love details like this. This deck also always makes me really happy. This is a Marseille deck. It's so cool. So this one was the Yokoi Tarot. Another one that I want to show you is a very interesting chariot from the Banksy Tarot. Banksy Tarot is Banksy's art. Banksy is a street artist. Kuptilu Studio has assigned Banksy's art to different tarot archetypes. And this is the chariot. And what I really like about Banksy's deck is that it is very twisted. As you see, this is an example. That's really cool. Okay, another one. This is from Feng Shui Tarot. I just really love this one. I just love the look of it. The movement. You feel the wind even. And the drive. It's beautiful. And the next is from The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Again, I really like this one. It reminds me of those Western movies that I used to watch when I was a child. When I was a child, I used to watch a lot of Western movies. I mean, because my parents used to watch Western movies, which is, now that I'm thinking about it, it's really strange. But I just really like it. It has a nostalgic feel for me. This whole deck has. I love this deck. Next is this beautiful chariot from El Goliath Tarot. I mean, look at it. Again, the energy in this card. The movement and energy and willpower, drive. It's so deep. Very masculine. And this one is from the Naked Heart Tarot. Look how beautiful this is. Naked Heart Tarot is by Gillian C. Wilde. Again, this is one of those happy cards. Just some artwork makes my brain happy, you know. So good. Beautiful deck. And the last one that I want to show you is from Linweave Tarot. And I still have to show this deck properly in one of my videos. This is a very interesting deck that was created in the 60s. It was a collab between 4 artists, one of them David Palladini. And it's such a beautiful deck. Look how cool this card is. Okay, so these were some of my favorite Chariot cards, and going to show you some of my favorite Justice cards now. Here we have the Tapestry Tarot. I love a Justice card where there are eyes staring at you. That is why I also have this one from Tarot of the Abyss. To me, this type of Justice card speaks about our conscience. It's like you looking into your soul and asking you the hard questions, like, are you really just? If you're looking for justice, are you taking part in it? How aware are you? How consciously you behave? This is about the little things too, not only the big things, the day-to-day things too. It's about our responsibility. It's so amazing that you can see that. Like, I can really feel it. Here, can you see the scale in her eye? Yeah, I really like these two cards. So this one, the first one is Tapestry Tarot, which is out of print deck, and my copy is a vintage one, Dutch copy. This deck was created by a Dutch artist, Yvonne Jensen, and I have the first copy, which is really precious. And this one is from Tarot of the Abyss by Anatorian. This is a mass market deck. I will put a link to Julia's video where she spoke about this card. Her videos are amazing. I mean, a lot of people are making really nice VRs to this tag, and Julia is one of them. Next one that I wanted to show you is the Justice from the Circe Tarot. Look how cool this one is. This one is Zeus. Zeus is the architect of the world, father of all gods born from his genesis, so powerful that he is the supreme dispenser of justice. The scale move into his hands, and with their arms of equal length, mark the ability to weigh and ponder the actions of the gods and of all living creatures. The language of this guidebook is really strange. I think this is a translation of probably an Italian copy. This is by Fabio Vicentin. Instructions by Pierluigi Serra. Yeah, this must have been in Italian. Anyways, I really like this card. It's beautiful. This is again a mass market deck. This whole the Circe Tarot is really cool. By the way, I do have a 10-minute quick review of this deck, Circe Tarot, and I also have a review of this one, Banksy Tarot. I will put a link to both of them here. This one, the Banksy Tarot. If you want to see this deck, I will put a link to my review video in the description box. Okay, next is another beautiful Justice card that I really like this one. Just the look of it. This is from Ostara Tarot. And here in the guidebook it says, Lady Justice rises from the river bearing golden scales. Justice is a card that deals with law, truth, and balance, blah, blah, blah. The figure in the card wears a blindfold so as to remain objective in her duties. She is reminiscent of the Egyptian goddess Ma'at, whose primary role was to weigh the souls of the dead against her ostrich feather, which represented truth. It's just really beautiful. And then I have Ma'at herself as well as the last card that I want to show you. This one is from the Dark Goddess Tarot, the mass market edition by Ellen Lorenzi Prince. And I just really love this card. This deck is so interesting. It really conveys the energy of these goddesses and deities. Like, this card really conveys the energy of Ma'at. That's how I experience it, at least. What do you think? So guys, this was it. This was my contribution to this awesome tag. I will put a link to Mascha's channel. I will put a link to Julia's video about the Justice card. I will also put a link to the review of Banksy Tarot and Circe Tarot. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end, and I hope to see you in the next one.